Mamacita's Day. And what a blessing to be a mom. It's something that the Lord has given us, women, to be able to be the guides of our children, and watch over them and love them and spoil them and educate them. And today I just wanted to share with you guys my pregnancy story when I was pregnant with my son. I'm not pregnant yet. Again, no, not yet. Hopefully very soon. And I just wanted to share with you guys when I was 19 and pregnant, and how I found out that I was pregnant. So if you want to know how I found out I was pregnant, well, make sure you watch till the end. And let's get rolling. Well, part of my story is I come from a good family. I come from a family that's very traditional. When I was growing up, we were very traditional, and I believe we still are. But I was 18 when I got together with a sperm donor, and I turned 19, and then a little bit after that, around October, November, something like that, I got pregnant of my son. I didn't know I was pregnant until I was 4 months along the pregnancy. And the way I found out I was pregnant, it was I was laying down in bed and I felt something kick me, like literally kick me. And what baby at 4 months kicks? I don't know, maybe some do. But and then after it kicked me, it started swimming like dolphins when they come up for air and then they go back down, like that. And it was weird. So I made an appointment with my doctor, and they did some blood work and urine, and they confirmed that I was pregnant. I didn't know how. I thought I was just like a month pregnant, but then they did the ultrasound, and they did more tests, and they said that I was 4 months along. Then they asked me if I was still having my menstrual cycle, and I told them yes. And then I remember clearly the doctor telling me that it's very rare to see a woman be pregnant and not know about it, but more and more often it's being seen. So I guess I was part of that percentile of women who did not know they were pregnant and were still having their cycle every month. I did not gain weight, enough weight, until I was 6 months pregnant. Now let me tell you, when I held my little guy on July 28th, 2001 at 3:30 p.m., to me was a life-changing experience. I mean, my pregnancy was life-changing as well. But when you hold that human being in your arms that's been inside of you for 9 months, well, in his case, 8 months, it's life-changing. It's like something inside of you changes, and you become selfless, and you become like, it's not anymore about you, it's about that human being that you just gave birth to. And I had so many mixed emotions with my son. It was an experience that I will forever remember. holding that 7-pound baby in my arms, it was life-changing, you know. And although as a mom, as you know, as I grew as a mom in knowledge, I made my share of mistakes, but I will never regret having my son. My son is my hero. I always say my son is my hero. And he knows it because I tell him he's my hero. Because if I would have never had my son, I don't know where my life would be, because I was doing a lot of stupid things, you know. I was giving my mom headaches, and I don't know. But I believe my son came to my life for a very good reason, and that's to bless me and fill my life with headaches and love and hugs and you know. But I love my son, and I want to have more kids because I want to leave a very strong legacy behind. Another thing is that I was talking to my husband, and my heart leans also towards adopting kids. After I have my 2 kids with my husband, I want to be able to adopt a baby, one more kid, you know. I want to give a child the privilege of living in a home and being loved and being cared for, and have a good education, and just have a good mommy and daddy and brothers and sisters, and grow up to be a normal kid. So that's another thing. My heart's leaning towards that as well. Let me tell you, being a mom is a blessing, women. And there's so many women out there who can't have kids, and it just breaks my heart. But I'm going to tell you something. For the past 6 years, I've been trying to conceive, and I have not been able to until like 4 or 5 years ago, that I had this, I was bleeding nonstop, and I found out that I have fibroids. But I was put under a treatment, and they're gone now. But still, it's been a little difficult for me to get pregnant again. I have to go back to get checked up. And now they said that I have gastritis, so I have to, really watch out what I eat. But my son is a huge blessing in my life. And every day that goes by, I just remember the day that I held him. I'm gonna cry. I held him in my arms, and my life changed completely for the best. My motivation to strive for greatness and to better myself was for my son. And I think that a lot of parents' goal is to do that. But I am blessed to be a mom. I am blessed to have been able to carry my son and have given birth to an amazing human being. Loving, caring, a kid who gives me a great headache. But I wouldn't give him up for anything in the world. My son is my hero. He's my world. He's my life. He's my everything. And I would give my life for my son without thinking about it. I would. So to all those mommies who can't have babies, and the couples who can't have kids, let me tell you, God is in control. Babies come when it's time for them to come. God brings a baby to your life at the right moment, when you least expect it. But keep on praying. Don't ever stop believing. And just know that one day you will be holding your baby. You will be holding your promise in your arms. Just don't ever give up, please. Don't ever lose faith. Just take care of yourself now. Exercise, eat right, take your vitamins. Do what you need to do to prepare your body for that moment. That's what I want to do. I want to take care of my gastritis. I want to be able to go to the hospital, doctor, to get checked up again. I want to lose weight. I want to start taking vitamins. But being a parent is an amazing job. It's a blessing. And I just want to wish you, moms and dads, a happy Mother's Day. And to all those single daddies, also a happy Mommy's Day, because you're doing the job of two, And big kudos to you. I know what you're going through. I know that sometimes you can feel lonely, but your kids give you lots of love. So I just want to bless your life. I wanted to share this little story with you guys, and I hope it becomes a blessing in your life, a motivation, and somehow, because being a parent, it's a great responsibility, but it's also a huge blessing. It is. Having kids it's amazing. I mean, I am still amazed at how such a tiny little human being can fit inside of you in your belly. That's just a mystery that I'll never understand, of how God made all that possible, and how a human being is formed in your womb. 9 months, and a heart and a brain and arms and fingers and toes are all being formed inside of you. It's amazing. It's amazing, God's creation. So thank you guys again for watching this video, and don't forget to smash that red button, and I hope to see you guys soon, very soon. Thank you for tuning in, and again, happy Mother's Day, guys. Bye.